Hello and welcome everyone to T-Break Podcast. I am your host, Jesse the King Lopez. Our first inaugural episode was with the Mesa, Arizona punk band, Manoz Zuziaz. Today, I bring you part 2 of that interview. Interesting interview. Lead singer, Jaime, got a little bit too inebriated to finish the interview, but we finished it with Mayra and Juan, the drummer and bassist, respectively. So, without further ado, here is the final installment of Manoz Zuziaz Part 2. Déjame preguntarte, ¿por qué te dices que eres un ugly punk?
So it's ugly punk. When Jaime started out, he doesn't know how to play guitar. He plays with one finger sometimes.
Right.
He's learned to do two fingers now, but it's usually one finger, yeah. And everyone plays there with their chords and all nice and perfect, and we just he hasn't been able to do that. Does he want to do that? No. He likes what he has. He's happy with it. So how do I explain it? So we also try to play like ska sometimes. And with ska, you go to like the higher chords and make it sound nice. So we kind of made it our own with his one finger, and I don't know what you do to make that ska sound, but somehow he managed to do it. It doesn't sound like ska, but it does sound like some kind of ska.
Some kind of mutated baby between punk and ska.
There you go, and ugly one finger.
So I guess ugly is a perfect word.
Yes. So we're not trying to play perfect. We're playing what we feel, what we can do, and we're okay with that.
Yeah.
Y lo que queremos es decirle a las otras bandas o a otra gente, no tienes que ser profesional, no tienes que tener un ampli gigante, tener todo lo que te dicen que tienes que tener. Tienes que tener la actitud, las ganas de seguir. Yo me acuerdo que yo empecé con un ampli que era como una de kindergarten, lonchera.
Yeah.
Y así fui a mis primeros shows, ¿me entiendes? Yo no sabía afinar. Le decía a la banda que había tocado antes que yo, le decía, hey, ayúdame a afinar mi guitarra. Y se reían, no lo creían. Y ellos me afinaban la guitarra para yo poder tocar.
He had a small practice amp that he'd take to the shows. And before he would, the band would play on, he would ask another band member of a different band, hey, can you tune my guitar? I don't know how to tune my guitar. And they would kind of laugh at him like, holy crap, you don't know how to tune your guitar? And they'd do it for him. And he'd have to try not to move the guitar or keep it as safe as he could so the chords wouldn't get desafinadas.
Get out of tune.
And if they got out of tune, he'd still play it like that. But.
Next question. Okay, let's talk about the first album, if you guys want to. ¿Podemos hablar del primer álbum?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it sounded like.
So, ¿cómo fue la experiencia del primer álbum?
It was the beer. It affected it.
¿Quién primero?
I like it. It's got a lot of good songs.
You played on the first album?
Yeah, I played the bass. It sounds beautiful.
He's the problem.
It sounds beautiful. You should hear my bass lines. They're amazing.
Not better than mine.
No. You learn from me. All right, but I mean, there were some parts where it was kind of off with vocals because of I want to say the beer, but
No.
I mean, I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it.
I like it too.
Te estaba diciendo a ti, Jesse, momentos atrás, el CD yo lo hice muy deprisa, no quise corregir nada, estaba desesperado por sacarlo, pero yo me esperaba mucho más. Y el CD no demuestra lo que somos en vivo. Somos mejor en vivo, mucho más, con un ampli chiquito o tal vez las cuerdas desafinadas, a lo que es el CD. no da esa energía, no da eso lo que somos, lo que es. Así que yo no estoy conforme con el primer CD. Para mí no es una vergüenza, pero sí fue algo que podíamos haber hecho mucho, mucho mejor. Mucho, mucho mejor. Y es mi culpa, sí, hubo cervezas todo el tiempo. Muchas cervezas en todas las canciones, en las grabaciones hubo muchas cervezas. Creo que todo hubo cervezas en todo el tiempo y no es el problema, pero no vamos a hablar de esto, pero pues, si el CD que viene va a estar bien perro.
Oh, yeah.
Pero bueno, algo así. Juanito pues no sabe.
Well, Juan, let me ask you, how did you first learn about the band?
Oh, when was the first time I saw you guys?
With your twin. Oh, Oasis, no?
What?
I don't even remember the first time I saw him. Mark was in the band, though. That's why I went to the show, because I was friends with Mark. And he was the drummer.
Oasis, yeah, no, Oasis.
So what was your first experience seeing them live?
I don't remember which show it was, but my friend was their drummer. So it was back when Mayra was on bass, and I went to go see the show or whatever, and then I was like, oh. And it was just new, like I'm not really into punk music at all. I am a little bit, to an extent. And so I went to the show anyways, and listened to them, and then became friends with them, and we got pizza afterwards. And it was a good time.
Yeah, you went to like a few other shows too.
I've been to a lot of shows before I actually joined. But yeah.
But what do you think?
You know, honestly, I can't understand you.
Can't understand.
I still can't understand you. We're playing, and I'm like, I don't know what he's saying.
I don't fucking... No, the music... No importa el idioma que sea, tú entiendes.
Exactly. It's not that I... See, I mean, I don't understand what you're saying. I still get the fucking... Your fucking feeling and emotion out of the fucking music.
Yeah, so you feel emotion?
Yeah, that's why I like it. That's why I like your guys' songs. I don't know what any of their songs are about, for the most part. But it's just the emotion and the feeling that you get from seeing you live, and then the way you are on stage, and it just...
Feels good. It's like a little adrenaline rush sometimes.
Yeah, there it is. I'll say that. Yeah, even though, like, you know, their lyrics are... Most of the songs are in Spanish, and I don't understand Spanish that well. So it's hard for me to pick up on what he's saying, but like just the way he's presenting it all, and even just playing next to him, like he's doing all this, and I'm sitting here like just feeding off of it.
What bands influence you guys musically?
Oh, Lord.
For Juanito is Britney Spears.
Right? From that Avril Lavigne, NSYNC, and
Christina Aguilera.
Right.
No, I don't know. Juan first.
All right, Juan, go ahead.
Me first. Oh, all right. So I'm not.
Ashley not.
Right? No, not even close.
Satanic music.
Jose.
So I'm not. I prefer playing folk, more slower music,
Hippie punk.
more indie music, and like I don't even want to talk right now because I'm making an ass of myself. But the band that influenced me the most is Tegan and Sarah. That's what got me interested in music and got me wanting to play music and everything. I started off on guitar, and then I started playing bass because I like bass better. And I play.
Can I ask you why is that? Why was it that one band that influenced you? That made you think, hey, you know what? If they can do it, I can do it.
You know, I listened to them. The first time I heard them was in 8th grade, and I hated. I listened to
Just
them
Vivian.
in 8th grade, and I was like, oh, this is garbage. Because I was barely starting into like Avenged Sevenfold and The Offspring.
Yeah.
And System of a Down was when I first started getting into like rock. And I listened to Tegan and Sarah. Back then, they were like more of an indie folk band. And I was like, this is garbage. And then I listened to them a second time, and then I just fell in love just with the lyrics and just the way the music was. And it was just everything about it that I liked. And it got me to start playing music. And then... where was I going? Fuck. I mean, I like all kinds of music. Like I listen to other, NoFX and Rancid and other, I'm not.
Yeah, traditional punk.
Yeah, and so I mean, I don't mind playing in a punk rock band, but I like playing slower stuff. And it's just, this is the only, it's the opportunity. It's the first band I've been in that actually wanted me, and I was like, cool, let's play for you guys. And I didn't think I'd like it as much as I do right now. Like I like having the crowd is a lot of the influence with the shows. If they're not doing anything, it kind of just sucks. But it goes along with the whole show is what the band is playing and then what the fucking crowd is reacting to the band.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what I like about it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing punk rock music.
Yeah.
If the crowd didn't react to any of it.
I mean, not just that. I mean, there's also like you gotta click.
I think we click, right? You guys like me, right?
No, but
Do you
like,
secretly hate me?
It's like I say, a band is a sandwich. No, ice cream.
Ice
no,
cream.
A band is ice cream. You know,
I'm just the extras. You can do without me, right?
I'm the bowl. I hold everything together. Jaime's the main part. He's the ice cream, and he's the sprinkles. He's the extra.
Right?
No, but
they
he's
don't
like
need me, but I'm
No,
better. It's
no.
better with me.
Yes, there you go. See?
That's a good way of looking at it.
So, you
Fuck you
know,
guys, I quit.
you know, I'm actually.
This was his first and last interview.
Right?
I'm just kidding.
Me no desprinco.
No, eres la nieve, lo principal.
I love the way you phrase things, like the metaphor.
That's
like,
what
so we're just ice cream, if you can really think about it. You know, Jaime's the bowl.
You
Me
know,
no debo. Me more too much problems.
no, I'm the bowl. If you don't have a bowl, then it's.
You can't have the ice cream. You can.
Yeah.
You can't. That's the foundation of everything. That's what holds it. You're the
Exactly.
cone. You're the cone.
You're the cone.
So
Me no
that's
de
why
Tú eres el cono.
That's why-
condón.
Okay, this is getting off topic.
Okay.
Off
yeah.
topic.
You're next. Yeah.
All right, go
Mayra
ahead.
next.
What influenced you, Myra?
Oh, wow.
Madonna.
No, stop it.
Hey, Madonna's good.
I like
Yeah. I like Madonna.
so many things. Holy crap. I could get into a very not just
La
a
banda
big,
El Recodo, Tigres del Norte.
not
Hey,
not,
that's good, man.
not just, not a big conversation about what my favorite bands are, but just in general, like I have this great appreciation for music and how like I've evolved over the years. I mean, yeah, obviously when I first got into like rock, it was like back when I was in second grade, radio rock and all that, and then after that it turned into like a little like emo phase, and then after that I found horror punk, psychobilly, and then I found punk, and I just feel like everything is at its time. When I first got into punk, I was, having a lot of stress, a lot of problems at home. My grades were crap at school, was crap. My friends didn't want me anymore, and I was by myself. And when I listened to punk, I just felt so much just empowered and free to be myself. And like I said, I've listened to so much music, and it's mainly because, there's a certain time when you get into a moment in life and you hear a song and it relates to you. Back to that whole like Juan situation where he's, we sing in Spanish. Majority of the people who listen to us speak English, don't know very to little to no Spanish.
Yeah.
So that's based off mainly like that feeling. And I remember on our tour to Texas, our photographer Angela Red Rose.
Good old Angie.
She's awesome.
Angela!
Angela! I love the Angela.
They were talking, her and Jaime, and we were listening to Social Distortion, a song. I forgot what the song was called, but the song. No wait, what song was it? It was a love song. Cold Feelings. Oh yeah, Cold Feelings in the Night.
I love these songs.
And basically what Jaime said was I don't know what this song is saying. I really don't, but I feel sad. And that's what basically, the song. It's a sad song, and
it's the energy that is
Exactly.
expressed.
and she kind of just looked at him like, wow, yeah, that's right, Jaime. This is a sad song, and she ended up writing a article about the whole trip, and she called it he speaks Spanish, she speaks English, and whatever other languages you can speak, but there's that universal language that's music.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I wanted to say.
That's
So
perfect.
we all have, that how do I say it? Okay, so to write a song, you have an idea, the feelings, you create the melodies, and basically you can write it or write the songs, write the melodies. You can write the same lyrics but play it in different. No, you can write the same lyrics but just played in different melodies. So saying the same stuff, just in different ways. So yeah, we got us, you know, our song Policia about, you know, police brutality and whatnot. You got NWA with Fuck the Police. You got some emo band over here singing about, you know, again, police brutality and what. I don't even know. Maybe there's a country band that has sung a song about police brutality too. You know? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all about the message.
And how we can say it in different ways, and that is so cool.
And I think, and going back to something that you said, I think perfect way to sum it up is that music really transcends boundaries, whether it be a language barrier or just a language barrier. I would say it transcends that. Anybody can listen to anything and then feel something out of that. It's just the way it's played. Mm-hmm. It's the way it's presented. A lot more when you watch a band live.
Oh,
you feel things.
Yeah.
I mean, you can feel something, listen to it, you know, with your headphones or whatever. But it's not until you watch that band and then you're like, you know what, I get them now. It's kind of weird. That's kind of weird how music works that way. It really does.
I love it so much.
¿Y tú, Jaime?
Creo que la música es algo que llena tu vida, tu alma. Mis primeras bandas que empecé a escuchar fue Metallica.
The first bands I listened to were Metallica.
Yo hablo de esto porque creo que es algo importante.
I talk about this because I think it's something important.
Bien me puede haber ido por otros sistemas de música.
I could have gone through a different system of music.
Pero lo primero que me marcó mi vida fue Metallica.
But the first band to ever
marked
my life was Metallica.
El disco de Black.
The Black CD.
Black Album.
Black Album.
I take you don't listen to any Metallica.
No, I haven't gotten there yet.
Yo me acuerdo que me hacían bullying en la escuela.
They bullied him at school.
Y yo llegaba a mi casa y ponía mi cassette, eran cassette.
He put a cassette of Metallica.
Y apagaba las luces y le empezaba a golpear la pared, pum, pum, pensando que eran los que me hacían bullying.
He'd turn off the lights in his room, put on the cassette, and start hitting the walls and imagine the...
Y si te puedo preguntar, sorry to interrupt you. Si te puedo preguntar, ¿por qué te hacían bullying? ¿Por qué te escogían a ti, precisamente?
Porque yo viví en cierto estado de Guadalajara y me fui a Sonora. Y entonces mi manera de hablar era diferente. Así que Sonora odia a los del sur. Y así que mi manera de hablar era para que todos me echaran burla.
¿Y esto fue en México?
Sí. Yo me hice rockero. Y Metallica me ayudó a solucionar mis problemas porque golpeé a todo el salón un día con un palo.
Metallica was... Wait, oh, crap.
Metallica helped you with
those
Metallica.
emotions and whatnot, and he one day got the courage and ended up beating up everyone in his class with a stick.
Yeah, so me corrieron de la escuela.
Got suspended. No, not even suspended. He got kicked out of school. Yeah.
Pero la reputación se fue conmigo.
But the reputation followed him.
Entonces me llevaron a otra escuela donde me juntaba con alguien más y empecé a escuchar Nirvana, Core y todo eso.
He made new friends and started listening to Nirvana and Korn.
Hey, don't laugh. They're good bands, man. What are you talking about?
I'm not laughing because
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Juan.
Man.
Yeah, wait. Why were you laughing?
Because
Hippie punk.
Korn Nirvana was like the first cassette I've ever owned, and the first like band I started.
Let me ask you, how old are you?
I'm 25.
You're 25, and
Yeah,
you were still
shut the
listening to
fuck up.
cassettes then?
What?
Like,
You're not casa, you're
younger.
CD.
No, I
You're
shit you
CDs,
not.
The
dude.
fucking CD, man.
I shit you not. When I was like 5. I
If
had Nirvana cassette.
Jaime is 34, I'm
Yeah,
30,
it's
I'm
34.
31. Like, I remember cassettes, all right?
I had a cassette. It was fucking
You're 31.
Nirvana.
Oh,
Yeah, he was-
yeah, cassette.
Después, por eso me fui con la gente más vaga de la ciudad. Di eso, me junté con la gente más callejera.
He hanged out with the. I said callejera.
He hung out with more of the street people.
Ya. Y ellos me empezaron a enseñar la música que me influenció lo que soy ahora.
And he started listening to the music that influenced him today to what he influenced him to what he is today.
So, yo iba con ellos, con Core, Metallica, y ellos me dijeron, chetafaca esto.
Eso no es música.
No.
Oye esto.
Escucha esto, pum.
¿Y cuál fue esa banda?
Escorbuto. Escorbuto, La Polla, Cortato. Y cuando yo escuché eso, mi mente
explotó. ¿Sabes qué? A mí se me hace que, especialmente cuando alguien está de esa edad, cuando está descubriendo todo por uno ser mismo, cada persona tiene ese momento. Cuando descubren el tipo de música que saben que van a escuchar por el resto de su vida.
Ya, exactamente. So, yo escuché eso y dije, wow, it's mine. Ya, the music es lo que representa tu pinche vida, ¿me entiendes? Manoz Zuziaz está muy influenciado a esa vida, a lo que es Escorbuto, La Polla, bandas de España, de México y todo eso, porque esa es la música que me gusta, ¿me entiendes? Pero al igual, yo no hago una copia de ellos, yo no toco ni un cover, yo no sé tocar ni un cover. Yo no sé tocar ni las mañanitas, ni sé tocar nada. Entonces, digo, yo soy quien soy. Pero también quise decirlo de Nirvana y Metallica porque la pregunta fue esa. A muchos punk le dan vergüenza decir. A muchos street punk le da vergüenza decir, a mí me gusta Nirvana. Pero, hey, tú...
¿Por qué? Porque son muy comerciales.
Sí, porque sí, exactamente, porque piensan que ellos ya nacieron punks. Nadie nace punks.
I kind of went through that phase too, like back in high school when I first got into punk. It's like, oh no, fuck emos, oh no.
Hey, that happens.
Yeah.
I mean,
music is music.
And you know what? Me personally, the favorite music that I still love is the music that you first discover yourself.
Yeah.
And for me, it was always hard rock, and it was always emo music.
Me and my friends. It was just 2 of us, but no, 3 plus me. No, me including me.
Mm-hmm.
3 including me, and like I don't know, we're just so like, oh no, stay away from that. That's embarrassing. Don't even talk about it.
About which music?
Oh, just like about like the past, like yeah, because we all went through like emo phases, and it was just really like embarrassing. We're just so embarrassed by it. I remember I had photos, my hair like this.
Yeah. Just the emo haircut.
I tried getting rid of them. Some of them are still there, but I've come to, finally.
Are wearing your MySpace page that you never used.
Holy shit.
Remember MySpace?
Don't look at my MySpace fucking page.
Oh gosh, so embarrassing. Oh, but you finally kind of like break. Well, I like broke through that, and it's like, hey, you know what? It's not bad at all. It's pretty good stuff, and yeah, I'm actually listening to like some weird stuff right now too that I'm kind of surprised, but I really like it.
I mean, for me, like music has always played an important part in my life. If I don't have music, then I just can't live, I don't think.
Ooh. Like that one band, like yeah, I'm also listening to so much stuff right now. But that one band, 21 Pilots.
Oh, I hate them.
Shut up.
You know what? I've heard of the name, but I've never heard a single song from them.
Garbage.
They're really like on the radio right now, but there's this one song, was it called Car Stereo or something like that, where he's singing about how someone...
¿Ya no hay más?
No, we're out.
Oh.
Someone stole his radio from his car, and he's going crazy because when you have music in your car, it distracts you. When you don't have music in your car, you start thinking about your life, then you start thinking about the world around you, and it's overwhelming. And that's actually happened to me before, where I'm driving to work and I don't have music and I'm just thinking about my life.
Where am I going?
Yeah.
What am I doing? Why am I doing this?
What's the point of life?
Yeah.
That's the worst question.
I think that happens to a lot of people. I mean, I know it happens to me every day at work. I mean, I have music and I have podcasts that I listen to. But there are those moments where I'm just walking and I'm just like, fuck, what am I doing with my life? Yeah. But for me, that's what it is. I mean, if I didn't have music, then my life would be boring. But,
yes.
I mean, like, I've noticed that my musical tastes have always evolved.
¿Qué cosa? Yo fui a orinar.
No, estoy diciendo que el tipo de música que yo escucho, desde que me acuerdo desde niño, how do you say evolve in Spanish? How do you say evolve in Spanish?
Pokemon?
Evolucionar.
Evolution.
Yeah, evolution. It's evolved. So it's no longer punk, but I still love punk. It's no longer hard rock, but I still love hard rock. So I go out and I branch out and I find things.
Como lo que yo te decía también.
Sí, tú vas y tú descubres bandas que te gustan. Y necesariamente no son bandas que tú escucharas cuando tenías que 25 o 18 años. Eso es lo que yo estoy descubriendo ahorita. Es que de lo que me gusta a mí de música es que siempre siempre estoy cambiando de lo que me gusta, de lo que me encanta.
Sí, eso es bueno.
A mí me gusta el punk, pero también me gusta noise music. Noise rock. Like or just noise music. Like I like Fuck Buttons. Have you guys ever heard of Fuck Buttons? They're electronic music.
Fuck Buttons?
Yeah, that's the name of the band. It's an awesome name, right? You guys just stole it.
That sounds funny.
But that's the name of the band. It's called Fuck Buttons, and they're just all instrumental, like music that they make from the computer, and I just love that music. I just love experimental music. I love everything. So that's just where I stand. I love acoustic music a lot.
I'll agree with that.
I like dark ambient music.
Especially British acoustic music. Oh my god, this is a guy named Matt Berry, who's amazing.
Como a mí en el trabajo me dicen, oh, eres rockero. Yo me quedo, pues sí, soy rockero. Luego me dice, ¿te gusta el tri?
Oh, got it.
Y luego yo me quedo,
un poco.
Yo les digo, pues sí, pero pues yo soy punk. ¿Punk? Y luego me dicen, ¿pop? No, no, pop, punk. Y luego, le digo, shut the fuck, yeah, I love tri.
Alright, because I do gotta make one last point, is that I would not be where I am today without Richard Torres pointing me in the right direction for music. He's the one who introduced me.
Can I ask you who's Richard Torres?
Alright,
is this a personal friend or?
Yes, we grew up together since like 6th or 7th grade.
Yeah.
We didn't hang out much, but we knew of each other until I got to high school. My freshman year, he was already a sophomore or junior. And we rode the same bus, and I ended up sitting with him on the bus. And he would have his fucking CD player. He had a whole fucking stack, the whole fucking book fucking of CDs of different fucking bands.
Yeah, I remember those.
And he is the one who introduced me, because back then I was in 8th grade. I was listening to country and like Beyonce. I don't know what the fuck I was listening to back in the day. I was fucking crazy with my music. But he's the one who was like, hey, we're gonna listen to this CD, or cool. And it was like System of a Down, or it was fucking Avenged Sevenfold, fucking City of Evil. It was an hour and a half fucking CD. Our bus ride was a fucking hour and a half bus ride, because we live in the middle of the desert. And he introduced me to fucking Korn and Static X and fucking The Used, Offspring, Bad Religion, all those bands. I wouldn't be in the same music I am right now if it wasn't for him. And he fucking, back in March, he fucking took his life. And it's a fucking loss for everybody who he touched with his music and introducing. He was fucking like the mentor. He fucking talked to people and introduced everyone to music. He was in a few local bands around town and stuff like that. A fucking fantastic drummer. He played bass, he played guitar, He did vocals, he did everything, and he was a big influence on me of where I am today. And I couldn't have done any of this without him, and I miss that motherfucker.
So for the new CD has a lot to do with him.
That is true. I think we're working on a song right now for him, right?
Yeah, so he wanted to enter into the band a lot of times, but we had when I met Matt Richard, he was he didn't drink at all. He just smoked weed. Really calm guy, but after a while he just always drunk, and I don't know what else he was doing.
Out of control.
Yeah, so I said no to him being in the band, and you know it was crazy because we're coming back home from a Tucson show, and we're thinking, oh, we need a second guitarist. Who could be a second guitarist? And we thought about him, and we got really excited. And later that night is when
all that stuff happened.
Yeah, that was crazy. I
think I know who you guys are talking.
He was
about.
He played bass for Chairbreaker. He did drums for We Might Be Wasted.
And
that was his last band.
And the new album, it's called Entre Nosotros, Between Us. And
he's is he the center picture?
He's the one in the center.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's him.
Oh, I got chills. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, and Jaime wrote out a song for him, and we're hoping to record it on the new album too.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. I think Jaime talked to me beforehand. We're gonna do it.
It's hard, but it's got a lot of potential. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I just couldn't be where I'm at right now with music. He introduced me, even though he's into, like, his favorite band was Korn, and he's into, you know, all those heavy rock bands. He's the one who introduced me to Tegan and Saro. It was just the indie folk band. He enjoyed all music, and he didn't care what music you listened to. He would point you in the right direction to listen to other music and get involved in music. And he was always promoting other bands and locally and everything.
The opinions expressed on T-Rec Podcasting are those of the individual hosts and may not reflect the opinion of T-Rec Podcasting. All rights reserved, 2016.